We're so fun, just chatting.
Hello! Welcome to Just Chattin. It's Kevin and Thea, and it's, what's today? The 13th of February.
Yes.
We're
Stupid because it's our Valentine's Day episode.
It is. Well, we got plenty of chocolate for the occasion.
We do. We had to go out for our special guest.
Yes, of course.
Chat Scott.
Uh-huh.
He's checking out the food. He's not even paying attention.
No, listen, I'm here. Yeah.
He's part of the show. Well, so yes, we promoted it last week that he would be with us today on our Valentine's Day special to answer some love question, relationship advice,
Yes.
all of the above. So, how about, okay, you tell us, how'd you get into this? Because I know you do like little talks or like seminars. So how did this all begin?
So, it happened by accident. So, during my college years, I used to help women date better.
Mm-hmm.
And just being honest. Because even with me being a player, quote unquote player, I was always honest. So I'm like, listen, you may not be her, the one. You can stay if you want to stay.
Right.
But so I give them options. Like, oh, I like the fact you was honest. I would like to stay. Oh, okay, bless your heart. So those that I do hang out with, I'm like, you know what? Be confident what you're looking for. And then during my college senior year was when I got my first ring.
Okay.
And just helping her date better, dating the kind of person she wants, and being honest. Then from there, it started. Now we got to 11 rings right now.
11 what?
11
Can you
rings.
explain what that means?
Yeah.
I know
Alright,
what that means,
yeah.
but
I don't.
probably. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened is, I help women date better, and then
Uh-huh.
dating better, they end up getting married. So I call them rings.
He's responsible for her.
Oh.
So it's like NBA, NBA rings,
Yeah.
championships. So every time a girl get engaged, I get a picture like, "Thank you, Chad, I got a ring."
Oh.
So I'll post a picture on my Instagram of the ring.
Okay. No,
And
I thought you were saying I got 11 rings, like 11 people have called you. And
Oh, like
help
phone
me
calls,
out.
no.
Yeah, okay. 11. Wow, that's very impressive, though.
That's
11.
the start of college. So
Damn,
now,
you're in the double digits.
11 rings right now.
Wow. You should put that on your resume. Damn, Instagram bio. Well, okay, so what do you think is the most common problem that people have, or they come to you with?
Well, a lot of women, the first issue is self-esteem.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we have to challenge that first. So if she's not happy
Yeah,
with
we
who
all
she
hate
is,
ourselves.
yeah, if you're not happy with yourself, it's like, why you don't love me? Do you love you? No. Then we gotta work on that first.
Right, yeah.
You gotta be comfortable in your own skin. So once we get that part, then it's about living your truth and being honest. And people scared to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why a lot of times we have relationship issues.
Yeah. Well, and it's a lot easier said than done, I think, to love or respect yourself. Because you always want to, like, cut your own self down for some reason, even though you want yourself to succeed. I don't know.
You think everybody else has some script that you don't have? You know what I mean? You ever you feel like everybody's in on the joke except you, and like
You don't want to be that person.
we all have that mindset of like
Well, I used to think for a
Yeah,
long
on the
time
same
that
page.
everyone else was a robot and I was the only human. Like the joke was on me at all time. And, like all situations in my life were like set up by like this. I don't know. That was a weird time, but
There was a phase in I think it was my junior year during finals. I was like, this isn't a college. This is like a social experiment, and they just put me here just to see what happens. They're just like adding stress to see what happens.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But for some reason, I thought it was robots, and you just thought it. Whatever. Okay, so.
Chad's regretting coming right now.
No, I'm here, man. We have a good time.
You were emotionally cheating. How do you feel about that? Like women or people in general, like emotionally cheating on their person.
Do you think it's a thing?
I do,
I think
yeah.
it's a thing.
I think like sometimes, especially when people are together for a long time, and for some reason they just think that they can't talk to their partner anymore. They'll find someone else. Not like a professional, like therapist, like an actual.
Yeah.
Yeah. People do it all the time. Mostly women would cheat emotionally, guys would cheat physically.
Yeah. Okay.
So mostly women would have one guy that they with, but they have the other guy they talk about their hopes and dreams and aspirations and all the other conversations. I wish you was more like this. So they have that little fake balance.
Yeah.
Almost like a Bill of Bay.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But yeah. Emotional cheating is real.
Oh, I think so too. And like they'll tell that person they're emotionally cheating on, and be like, "You're so funny and you're so kind, and you listen to me," and they don't. But really, I think it's a lot of times is that they don't talk to their spouse or their partner.
It's not like two ships in the night. Emotional cheating is real.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I feel like we also have like this concept in our head that like when you find the person you're going to be with, that you have to be with them forever. And I don't know if all relationships are meant to last forever. Like, maybe you're supposed to be with someone for like 20 years and then like it grows apart, and that's fine. Like, that's a natural thing. And then you move on. But then,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Marriage has kind of become antiquated in my opinion, but
Wait, can you define antiquated?
like it's
That went way over my head.
it's kind of just like an old thing. Like it's just not.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily relevant anymore for a lot of people. Not everybody. Some people still want that ring on their finger,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a goal.
You
But
think it's a New York thing, or you just think that's generally how it is?
I can only speak for like my experience. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
everybody's done with rings, but
No, yeah, because we've talked about that too on the show, that living in New York, that there's so many people here, and the options are so much higher than living in Bumblefuck, Nebraska. And so, like, you can be like, oh, like, this person isn't meeting every need that I could have. Like, there's 8 million people here. Like, let's just keep looking and moving on. So.
yeah.
We focus on Korea a lot, so it's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like, so women are
That's
like,
true.
I find love at 50. Nah, but like, for me personally, I love marriage. I love the concept of marriage,
Mhm.
but I love marriage that makes sense.
It's great if it works.
Yeah, but it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Like I said,
It's
it's
not.
part about being honest and living your truth. Because, like, it's not for everybody. So if it's not for you, then don't try to lie or feel like you have to force
Right.
it. But some people get forced into that whole marriage world.
Definitely. Okay, so we had some questions. You want to go into that?
Yeah. So our first question, I don't know, she wanted me to keep it anonymous, so I'll leave it anonymous.
Yeah.
Please.
One of our viewers wants to know, she's been out of the relationship game for a while, and she wants to get back in it again. She wants to get back in the dating world, but what's the best way for someone to put themselves out there, do you think?
Well, it depends on the person. So if she's been out the game for a while,
Mm-hmm.
it's a girl, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's over 5 years.
Over
She's-
5 years she's been
yeah.
out the game. She was in a relationship, or?
Yes, yeah.
All right, so we could do two things. We could go the social media route,
Mm-hmm.
or we could go outside and have her wing friends and have ladies' night. So it depends on her. A lot of times people are scared of social media, social dating, dating on the internet. I don't mind
You
it.
mean like apps and stuff?
Yeah,
I was just thinking like you're posting like a Facebook status and like, oh, maybe don't do that.
No,
Yeah, like, date me, please. Yeah.
No, but
Available.
that's what people all the time. Online dating is cool too, because everybody busy, everybody don't have time,
Mhm.
and you can also navigate, just like going outside.
Right.
But do both. Don't think that one way is better than the other. But online dating, gotta make sure her picture's right, get her right selfie picture ready for social dating.
Yeah.
And when she go out, dress up, and maybe she need to do a little makeover.
Maybe, yeah.
Nothing wrong
That's
with a
always
little makeover.
fun, a good confidence boost.
Yeah, a little dress up.
Even if
Yeah.
you don't need it, it's just fun to do.
Well, even when you're wearing a new outfit, like, you feel good about yourself
Yeah.
sometimes.
And like even with women, one of the things I want to do, I want to create women's shoes. Cause something about women, when they wear the right heel, they can turn to a whole other character.
That's
They
so
walk
It's
is
true.
different.
true.
They swag a
well,
little
that's
different.
because
Oh,
we
yeah.
can't walk.
I know it's a different, but sometimes they walk like baby calves. But the ones that actually know how to walk, you be like, oh, power move. So yeah, so
Yeah.
sometimes just a little makeover and just go out there. You just gotta do it. But sometimes you just can't sit home now. You gotta be proactive. You just can't sit home and hope Amazon comes with the option of boyfriend. Like you don't have to. Be proactive. Whether you go outside
That's the
and meet
one
people.
thing Amazon doesn't have control over.
Not yet. Not yet. They're working on it.
They all sure they are. Oh, that's the last thing they have to do. And they're conquering the world.
Yeah, so she gotta be proactive. Whether it's doing online dating and getting a good profile picture,
Yeah.
and also getting a makeover and just going out night in town, ladies' night, and really have one girlfriend that she know will be the ones that like hype you up.
Mm-hmm. No, I was gonna say
That's true. You need a crew.
definitely, but with the online profile,
Yeah.
like, you do need to put some work into that. Like, you
Yeah.
can't be lazy and put up like 2 pictures.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
like
Yeah.
a dog and like a cat.
Right, yeah.
Like parks.
Yeah, and no group photos. That burns my blood so much where you cannot find out who the person is you're talking to. Because they're in all group photos. And with the same people in every group photo.
Yeah, you be like trying to narrow it down. Like, oh.
Yeah, like a
Okay.
process of elimination. Yeah, like he was in this one but not this one. So
And
it makes
sometimes
sense.
they look different in each photo,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh no.
Oh no, it's annoying too. I've had a couple people where I'll meet them on like Tinder or something, and then
Yeah.
I'll meet them in person. They'll ask me, "Oh, do I look different in person?" And I'm like, "Wait, should you? Like, no. Like, why do you think you do? Like, you."
But I get self-conscious about that too. Not that I'm on like dating sites or anything, but just to clarify. But I've been told like I filled up photos of me in like college, and people are like, "You look so different. I would have never recognized you." And I think that's like I think I look the same. But so like apparently my face has changed a lot. So I'm always like really self-conscious. Like, do I look different in photos? Like,
Am I photogenic?
yeah.
Do I look the same?
Right, yeah.
False advertisement. I got you.
Yeah, you need a nice bio, like nothing too long, but like something simple, what you're interested in. What you, if you're an outgoing person, I don't know, just, you gotta...
Yeah, you gotta be proactive. You gotta really, just like going out, you just gotta really put some work into it. You just can't phone it in.
And you have to be real about what you want out of the situation, I think.
Well,
a lot of girls would say, like, yeah, I want to, like, I like going out, I like doing this, I like doing that, and, like, then you find out, no, you just want to sit in bed and watch Netflix, and that's fine, just say it.
Yeah, but, you know, just like job interviews, they want to say get the right thing to catch the candidate.
Yeah.
You're like,
Right.
you ain't really about that life.
Yeah, exactly.
Live your
And,
truth,
like,
yeah.
what are you trying to catch by putting that out there? You know what I mean?
The dreams. You know, selling dreams. That's what people do.
Dreams, yeah. Well, yeah, they think that's what, like, the guy wants to hear, so
Yeah.
that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or they want to feel like there's not a booty call. So they want to show that, listen, I'm street with respect.
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
Do you think there's well, I don't know if this is being, like, not rude, but whatever. So, like, guys on these apps are looking for a booty call more often than girls. I don't think that's, like, a bad thing to assume.
But that's like going to the clubs. Like, guys want to have sex regardless.
Right.
So it's not like a guy like, oh, your farts are so great, what your stuff you wrote, it's so deep. Or you see in the club, he look at you like, yo, she seems like she have a great personality.
Right.
But it depends on the woman and navigating that.
Right.
So yeah, so even online dating, then we do that is going to try to holler at you to send a dick pic. Then there's going to be guys that are trying to hit on you at the club and kiss you on first. You know
what is that
navigate
about?
That.
Can you explain to me what the unsolicited dick pic is about?
Yeah, the unsolicited is the problem.
So,
I forgot that.
So what happened with guys, we do not understand that women think differently than us.
I like that you're owning that. We just don't get it. We don't.
I don't do it, but what happened with these guys, they feel like, for guys, we visual creatures, right? We see a body, we see a woman, we just love the body, whatever. So our idea is, if we show them our penis, because she showed me her boobs, I would have been in it.
Right, you would have been there, yeah.
Yeah,
right there.
so you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just treat people how you gonna be treated.
Right.
So I'm gonna send her the penis picture to motivate her to be like, oh, that's nice.
Right.
Let me show you mine.
Right.
So that's just his attempt, and sad it worked before.
Exactly. That's a
It
great
has.
point. That's a great point. Of course, because
How do I do it?
Anybody who responds to unsolicited dick pics.
they're not telling you that probably, first of all.
I'm gonna own that up.
Yeah.
Listen, girl,
Yeah.
you send me that picture. I've never seen it before like that. No, so what happened is, a lot of times with guys, we use one move that worked, and we use the same move over and over again. What happens is, it was cute in high school, but you use the same move at 40, it's just weird.
Right.
You don't evolve your game.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of times guys use that same move because it worked before. And also as a way to cut the chase. So if you see me, if I send you a penis pic and you entertain that, then you already know where this conversation is going to go. It's not going to be like, let me send a penis pic, now let's go on a great date.
That's good. Right.
Yeah,
No, totally.
You already know. He just let you know it's calling card early. We just got to appreciate those unsolicited pictures. Like, oh, okay. I get some from females sometimes, so I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
But definitely guys
That's
do
never
more.
occurred to me.
What?
Just sending a nude pic of myself to just some guy.
Be like, hey, it's me.
Yeah.
This is what I got to offer.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Don't know about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why guys send pictures like that. It worked before, and they just use that to cut the chase.
Yeah.
Who are these women that are responding to them?
Listen, half this nation is a woman.
Listen.
Someone's doing it.
If you're out there listening, please send us an email.
See, they're not know.
I'm just curious.
But,
I won't send you on blast on the next week's episode.
But
if you want to know.
they might even know people they hook up on the first dates. It's just one of the things that happens. It's just so you send a penis pic and it's move to the next thing.
Yeah.
They get over that. Who cares about the
How about
fanatics?
just like hello though? Why don't you just start with that?
They came for a game plan. They woke up, look good out here. I'm gonna send this picture.
Right. And that's why they're on it.
Now I mean business.
Well, and especially with that app too, they can send their dick to 50 people in 5 minutes, and then one person is going to respond. Like, come on.
That is wild. Whoa.
At the end of the day, you gotta understand it's getting a bigger net, right? So I'm gonna send as many penis pictures as possible, or I'm gonna send the same text inbox. Hey, you didn't into your profile, and filter from there. That's all.
Totally. Thea is overwhelmed.
Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, but it's about the person that got to navigate that. You just can't get caught up in it.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's say you get past the dick pic. You go to your date. First of all, are actual dates really necessary, do you think, in, like, modern day relationships?
What do you mean by...
So, like, you know, going out to dinner or going to see a movie, like, actually, like, going out on a date, one person pays for the other.
It all depends.
I think we've, in my personal experience,
Mm-hmm.
I think we've all kind of segued into this mentality of, like, oh, we're just going to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have this, like, in-between, like, are we dating? Are we in a relationship? What's going on? And everybody's just, like, kind of floating around, not really sure what's happening with people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people love the gray area. Because people want to get hurt.
Do you think that's
Yeah,
an easy way
that's a good
out? I
point.
feel
Yeah.
like that's easy you avoid that conversation.
Yeah, because people want to deal with the awkward moment. So let's play safe and let's hang out. So we don't have no accountability. But once you say relationship, it's totally different. We just hanging. So if you hang out with somebody else, I see you next week, I don't see you next week, it's cool, we hanging. So it's a fake narrative. It's that gray area. Guys love it.
Right.
We're
right.
gonna use it till we can't use it no more. So you know what I'm saying? So as long as you like it, I love it. So yeah, of course. So that's why dating has changed now. But it all depends on you. If you want to date and have additional kind of dates, then be vocal about it. But
Yeah,
you're
you
like,
gotta go for
alright,
it.
cool, we can Netflix and chill.
I think,
TikTok."
yeah. I think a lot of women, like, sit back and they say, okay, like, we'll hang out. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing tonight? Yeah,
Right.
let's get a drink.
Well, because they don't want
Like,
to lose that connection.
Yeah, and they kind of sit around. And it's like we were talking about last week about breadcrumbing. Have you
Yeah.
heard about breadcrumbing?
Yeah.
So we're all okay with it, and we respond to the breadcrumbs, and we're like, yeah. It's been 3 weeks, and I haven't heard from you, and like,
Right.
okay, fine.
Because you know, with women, they don't want to rock the boat.
But why not?
Because they want to be alone.
Right, they don't want to be alone. It's or keep
Yeah.
start all over again and from
the
square
whole
one.
square dating and stuff. So
Yeah.
they're like, I'm going to get what I could get, and maybe I show him how into it I am. He may increase my breadcrumbs.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, if I play my
Maybe
cards
I
right.
get into a whole load.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's why let me have sex with him. Maybe that's going to bait him into give me more.
Right.
So yeah, so that's what it
That's
is.
the other thing that drives me nuts when, because I've heard this from like multiple people of when a guy sleeps with you and then tells you afterward, oh, but I'm not looking for anything serious.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's a conversation you should maybe mention
The women or man.
before? Both.
Men don't care.
It doesn't matter if they don't care.
But if,
It's a really dick move to say afterward,
what do you
I
mean?
think.
After you've slept together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you've taken her out on a date
Mhm.
and you've gone through all the motions of you're genuinely interested in this person, and then telling her right after, oh, you're okay,
Mhm.
I'm just not looking for it right now. Don't you think that's like something maybe mentioned beforehand?
It depends on the person. If my game plan is to have sex with you, right? That's my game plan. I'm not gonna sit there and sabotage my own game plan by telling you that this is all it's gonna be. Now it's up to you to have that conversation, and because if you want more, that's what I
Right.
tell women all the time. If you want a relationship, if you're not built for casual sex, do not entertain it. But if you dating someone, you dating. Now if we have sex, we had sex.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not ready for that or you want more, then, you know, closed mouth don't get fed. You have to communicate. But like I said, they don't want to rock the boat. Or they
Right.
want to act crazy. They're like, all right, let's go with the flow. Let's have sex. And then the girl will ask, what does this mean? And then he be like, it means we had sex.
So women need to kind of, or not women, just anybody who's been in that position,
Mhm.
Yeah.
needs to like come out and say like, during, you know, maybe it's the first date, be like, no, this is what I'm looking for.
I tell people all the time, even in the dating process.
And we need to not worry about seeming crazy. Because I know that's a, like, what
Yeah.
women think. It's like, oh, I don't want to seem too eager or too
Yeah.
crazy.
Or be a
by coming
nag.
out and saying, yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
And listen, a lot of times we use that word crazy just to use it as a buzzword.
Yeah.
So it's about what you want. So even you dating someone for 2 months, 3 months, or just starting dating, you could always have conversation about expectations. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for if I'm looking for something serious, I'm looking for casual dating. That's one thing. If I'm looking for something
Yeah.
serious, then that person knows what we trying to do here, and they could agree or disagree. But people don't want to stop. So they're like, all right, let me get the breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Right.
I think too, like if it starts to get physical and like whatever, you're just making out or whatever, and then if you don't want to have sex unless you have some sort of commitment with that person, like right then and there is when you should say
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Be like, I don't want
Right.
to do, like, this is our first day, I just want to keep it right here, right now, because this is what I'm looking for. Or if you want to sleep with someone, be like, I'm casually dating a bunch of other people, just letting you know.
Right.
You could do the same, I'm just out here playing the game.
But it gets, that's why it's interesting because it gets so messy with the non-dates, the hangouts.
Yeah.
It's like, you might think you're kind of exclusive with somebody because you're with them 3 nights a week.
Right. Hangouts.
But they're just hangouts.
No.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going on.
But still get points. But that's what you gotta have the conversation. People don't want to have the awkward conversation. Right. It's okay. Let the awkward moment pass.
Yeah.
And it'll be okay.
You have to do it. No, you never but no rules are ever set. Is what this happens. So then anyone can get away with anything, and no one's gonna get mad. I've been in that situation though, where I've like let it go for a long time, where it's just the hangout phase. And, like we're having fun, like we whatever, like see you a couple times a week, and
then all of a sudden it's like 8 months later, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, and like what is this? Like
Because then it get tricky because like Valentine's Day is coming up, so it's like if we just hanging out, do I give him a gift?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you schedule a dinner?
Your birthday coming up, do I do something for your birthday?
That's the worst. That's the worst is when the holidays and the birthdays are coming and you're like, I don't know if I should get a gift. Is he gonna think I'm crazy if I get a gift for him? I don't really like this thing, but maybe he likes this thing. Like
this is why I love Valentine's Day. I love the whole week.
Chaos.
Valentine's Day for me, it almost like New Year's Eve. You know how New Year's Eve comes, you start reflecting on the year past and what your goals are for next year. So Valentine's Day is for New Year's your love inventory. Okay. So like, all right, Valentine's coming, like, where am I at? Am I single? Am I dating? Mm-hmm. It's like Single Awareness Day. Like, it's just, what am I doing
Weirdness Day. I love
right now in this month? So that's why a lot of people pressure on this month so much on Valentine's Day is when it's supposed to be a symbol of love.
Right.
Yeah, but I love it because it forces you to think about stuff like this. And like even you have those casual flings or you're kind of messing with your ex still, it's like Valentine's almost force you to be like, we got to talk about, do we do something? Do we acknowledge this? Is this a thing? Or we just casually figuring it out? Like I love that. That's why I like that. And it's the best time on social media. Just sit back and just watch. This week. On social media. Don't say much, just watch it.
Just watch.
Beautiful times. Beautiful.
But I like that perspective because if you're single on Valentine's Day, people are always like, oh, like, I'm so depressed, like, I have no one to be with, like, I'm just going to get fat on this day and eat and drink alone. But no, I like looking at it as a refresher on your love life.
Everyone should wait till the 15th because that's when the candy's on sale.
Yeah, that's when you get fat.
So if you're going to get fat for cheap.
You're right. You are so economical.
Yeah, with the flowers and everything. Like,
even the flowers,
everything is half off.
Well, the 15th is Singles Awareness Day.
Yes.
So well, listen, it's important.
There's nothing wrong with you, everyone. It's okay.
What other questions do you have?
What else did I have? Okay, so moving into like the UK, you get through the dates, now you're in a relationship. How soon is too soon to expect a key or, a request to move in?
Oh.
How soon?
Scary, yeah. Because I think I've been in a position where, like, it's been offered and I was like, no.
And how long were you guys together at that point?
2 years.
Okay.
No.
Listen, each relationship, like a snowflake, is different.
Totally.
But it depends. I don't think there's so much requested, though. You know, like, if someone offers one thing, but I don't be like, hey, I've been here for 2 months now. They could need a key. I can come through and hang out and be here and help you set. No, I don't think that's, I guess, it's going to be creepy. I think it should be one of the things where it's a conversation as far as what direction the relationship going. Right. If we building, we think about living together, then these things could be cute little roles to that. But I don't think that you should actually request it. Like, hey, I've been together 3 years. Give me a key.
I wouldn't.
It's just, I was giving you the key for a reason.
Yeah.
No, it's a weird conversation. I won't recommend it too soon, but you can have a conversation about it, about keys, but...
Yeah. I think, in my experience, the guys have come on, like, too strong. They're the ones, like, pressuring me to take the key, move in, whatever it is.
That's the way they somebody love, or that's their thing.
Yeah.
You know it's real.
I think they just want me to clean their apartment.
Yeah, I know exactly. But I'm saying, it's their way of like, here, listen, there's no one else here. You have 100% access to this.
Right.
So you can clean, cook, or just be there. To show you, ain't nobody else, because you got the key.
Yeah. Or he's lazy and doesn't want to get off the couch and, like,
He's like, listen.
I think that's
because, like, you come up for Netflix and shit, like, I gotta open the door.
Yeah.
She had a key. She just come right in. And then,
I don't want to pause Narcos for her.
So it's for benefit for them, but yeah, I don't think it's a symbol of love. It just what makes sense at the time.
Yeah. Is there an age that you think is too young for engagement?
I'll say this. I think I give this whole thing. If you with somebody for 5 years and they ain't propose to you, you're in the danger zone. That's like my window. But it only starts after 25.
Okay.
Okay.
So after 25, you with somebody for 5 years, because there's some good years coming in.
Yeah.
And if there's no building to it, then after 5 years, you should have a conversation like, hey, where we going here? But if you're younger than 25, I don't recommend it, because at the end of the day, you're trying to still learn yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if y'all in love and, the good book told you to do it, then I get it. If it works for y'all. But just understand, if you get married young, you definitely got to understand be a lot of growing pains. And it can also be, you got to understand how to grow together.
Yeah.
Because you may be the different person
It's
you
a
was
big
at 19.
move.
Think about it. The person you was at 19 is not the person you was at 25.
Absolutely not.
No. I was binge drinking 4 nights a week.
So, and priorities changes. It's like love language changes. So, it depends on, if you want to do it young, I just think that you definitely got to have our mentors and grow with each other.
Yeah. I don't know. I've actually had that conversation with a couple of my friends. So I'm 25 now, and we've known a few people who have gotten engaged and or married, at this point, and then, half of those couples are already broken up. And it's because a lot of them haven't discussed, where they want to go. One wanted to settle down, the other one still wanted to continue, the college, partying lifestyle, and that, blew up the relationship. Yeah, so I don't...
Because sometimes people don't understand that once you get married, I tell you, even these rings, anybody get a ring. It's like getting a record deal. But it's about... You hear the music is out now. So it's all about, at the end of the day, is building on that. So yes, we be together and love each other, but we're going to have tough questions. Do you want kids?
Yeah.
Are you an animal person? Those things
That's
matter.
true. That'd be a game ender if you don't like dogs.
See?
So, yeah.
But maybe we'll feel like, oh, love, we'll figure it out later. We figure out in the back end. Now let's have this conversation now and see what we're doing here.